He picked a fight saying I was spending too much time at work. And that he feels abandoned and that I'm not a good mother. Ended his rant with I want a divorce. I stood up and told him that the only reason I work so much is because he can't stop spending my money on things we don't need or use. He refused to get a job or go to school to help him out. I provide for the family. I'm always at his important dates, functions, doctor's appointments, anything he needs. I don't want this anymore. I'll have my lawyer send him the papers when he writes it up. I got my daughter's things and left with her to my sister's. It has been 2 days and he keeps calling and texting saying he is sorry, he misses me, and that he didn't mean it. Update: I decided that I had to make sure he knew how serious I was. We sat down, and I flat out told him that I couldn't do this anymore. The fighting threat of divorce have to stop. He agreed and said he would not say it. I told him that the next time it was thrown out, it would be the last time. We agreed to go to couples therapy. It was eye-opening. Things were said, feelings were brought up, and outside professional views helped us understand the other better. After a few sessions, I thought we were doing better. He started to apply himself more. He looked and obtained a job, made some friends and got a hobby. That was until an argument started because we had plans regarding our daughter that he overlooked and couldn't cancel the other plan he had made with some new co-workers. At what I considered the end of the argument, he said under his breath, "I knew marrying you was a mistake." I looked at him and the thing I remember most is how I did not recognize the man that was standing there. He looked different in my eyes. I didn't know who the man in front of me was. I asked him to repeat himself. He said, "I should have divorced you years ago." I walked away and took my daughter. He freaked out and asked what I was doing. I explained to him that I had warned him. He was refusing to let go of my clothes and went desperate, saying that he would unalive himself if I go. I did not bother to look at him and drove away. I ended up filing for legal separation. Under the terms we both signed was something along the lines of, while separated, we are still legally married and will not get involved with anyone during this period. One day, when I had my daughter, I needed my husband to take her. I let him know a week before, and he agreed. The morning of at 7:30, I went to drop her off at the house and noticed an unfamiliar car in the driveway. I go ring the doorbell and wait with my daughter when a shirtless woman about 20 opens the door and asks who am I and what I want. I ask where my husband calls him, and he comes around the corner in a robe and him fave goes from. Curious, shocked, horrified, sad. Needless to say, in 3 months when the legal separation ends, I'm filing for a decree of dissolution of merit.